Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. Tips and tricks and tutorial to improve your multiplayer gameplay for beginners and for experts. So make sure you guys watch this full video. Welcome to my channel, everybody. My name is Tamashabira, and in this video I'm gonna make it worth it so that you become a professional player after you guys are done watching this video. So I have compiled a lot of information in Modern Warfare which has like incredible depth in terms of customization and mechanics available. So you'll need to familiarize yourself with all that it has to offer. So in this video I will have separated the tips into the following sections. First, sprinting and knowing when to do it. Second, create classes for different playstyles. Third, controller settings. Fourth, develop weapon knowledge. Fifth, adjusting your killstreaks. Sixth, dealing with enemy UAVs. Seventh, utilize cover and the environment. And eighth, adjust your audio. Before I go any further, I just want to let you guys know, thank you guys so much for the support that you guys have shown us here on our channel. So make sure you guys do so by subscribing to our channel and turning on the notification bell to subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty videos every single day. And also, if you guys have not dropped a like yet, go ahead and do it right now. So let's talk about our first point, sprinting and knowing when to do it. In Call of Duty, a simple rule of thumb is to not to run around corners. This is because you can't be sure what is around the corner, so you need to be ready for anything. It's also due to the fact there is a period of vulnerability between the sprint animation and being able to shoot your gun, meaning you're at the mercy of your opponent at the end. So the audio is very loud when you're running, so everyone will be able to hear you. Slow it down so you won't get caught out and keep yourself undetected. Talking about the next point, create classes for different playstyles. Every match you will play will be different, and you want to be prepared for all situations, meaning you will need a unique class for each circumstance. I recommend making these classes. The rifle class, you go to your power class that gets you your streaks, a nice versatile weapon that you want to put time into. Rushing class, a fast-paced SMG class for getting up close and personal, great for round opening routes and for staying undetected by enemy UAVs. The sniper class, for big maps with long line of sight and open space to pick off enemies at a distance. Useful for locking down areas of the map and picking up stay players to build towards streaks. The CQB class, a destructive shotgun class for maps that are extremely small with tight corridors and corners to help you blow through the opposition and keep you ready. Last but not least, the Killstreak class. This class is made to keep you safe from all killstreaks and take them down if your team isn't quite performing. Moving over to the next point, we have controller settings. Get the right settings for you to help get the best out of your game. That means setting yourself up with the right button layout and sensitivity. If you play a slower game and opt to use weapons such as rifles and LMGs, I recommend lowering your sensitivity. This is to improve your accuracy, and if you are a fast and a furious player who likes to get close and personal with the enemy, I recommend increasing your sensitivity. This is to speed up how quickly you can turn and snap onto multiple players very quickly. More than likely, I will turn my horizontal stick sensitivity up so I can turn a bit quicker without compromising too much accuracy. I also recommend switching your layout to tactical so you can drop shot by clicking the right thumbstick in. This is even more useful in Modern Warfare as there are far less melee opponent opportunities than the past Call of Duty games. With the aim assist, I recommend using the standard. Now, let's talk about our next point, which is developing weapon knowledge. I would advise testing different guns at every opportunity to figure out what gun is like and what you are most comfortable with. There are always some guns that perform better than the others. In my opinion, these are the best guns in each class as it stands. The M4A1, the assault rifle, MP5 as the SMG, Model 680, the shotgun, M91 the LMG, and AX50 as the sniper. Adjusting your kill streaks. If you're struggling to get going and rarely pulling together a kill streak, a really simple thing is to lower your kill streaks to help yourself and your team. Here are 2 kill streaks setups I recommend if you're struggling. First, personal radar, then moving over to UAV, and then last but not least, cruise missile. And if you're playing really well, go for UAV, go for a cruise missile after that, and a chopper gunner following that. Dealing with the enemy's UAV, this is our next point. If you're not running Ghost, which is highly recommended if you can stick to buildings and where the enemy has a UAV. If you are in a building and there is less directions for the enemies to attack you from, and will better your chances of staying alive by funneling the traffic that way that you want it to. It's also good to group up with your team as you are less likely to be isolated and be taken down. There is power in numbers and also more targets for the enemy to aim at. Next point, utilize cover and the environment. Cover in this game is everywhere, so it makes it quite easy to make your way around the map without exposing yourself too much. If you can take gunfights behind covers, you instantly create an advantage for yourself by revealing less of your body. Furthermore, you can now mount cover, allowing you to add more stability to your shot and peer around corners without exposing yourself fully. You can do this by holding LT at a wall and pressing O on a PS4. You can also change it to double tapping LT, which I would recommend. You can also do plenty with the doors. Apart from opening and closing them normally, you can run straight through them to catch opponents off guard. It's also a great way to disrupt enemies from attacking you. Last but not least, the final point that I want to make over here in today's video. Adjust your audio. Audio is so important in Modern Warfare and has probably been neglected as a valuable asset in the past. I was suggesting you turning your audio settings to boost low, as well as turning your music volume to 0 and effects volume to 80. This will eliminate the music sounds that you hear during the match, as well as the announcer and character voices, meaning you can hear footsteps and enemies much better. By switching to boost low, you will be able to hear footsteps much clearer. Furthermore, I switched my hurt marker sounds off to focus more on my shot and decrease the audio interfering with the footsteps. However, this is entirely up to preference and up to you guys. So these are like the very crucial, and I'm pretty sure you guys must agree with the points that I have covered in today's video. This is very important, like all the topics that I covered. Sprinting and knowing when to do it. Second, create classes for different playstyles. Third, controller settings. Fourth, developing weapon knowledge. Fifth, adjusting your kill streaks. Sixth, dealing with enemy UAVs. 7, utilize covers in the environment. And 8, adjusting your audio. So this is an entire video that I have compiled up in the sense of Modern Warfare, which has definitely, that you guys can agree, has a lot of incredible depth in terms of customization and mechanics available. So whatever I just told you right now, and plus I have made videos on the best weapon class setups that you guys can use to put yourself in favor instead of enemies in team fights. So again, I urge you guys to watch those videos that I already have on my channel. So again, if you guys have missed out on anything, if you guys are confused with anything, do let me know in the comment section down below. And one thing that I totally forgot to ask you guys, what is your current KD ratio? Let's see if you guys have more KD ratio than me, because if you guys are having more KD ratio than me, well, then there is a competition I see for sure. And we can definitely go for some 1v1s, friendly 1v1s for sure, because I always try to do that with all of my subscribers. So again, I hope the Modern Warfare is treating you well. It is. I'm loving it. I love the fast-paced game with a fast time to kill, meaning, I mean, if you're not careful, you will like go down repeatedly. So I hope you guys will be able to use these points for your advantage, and you guys will definitely become pro players after you guys watch these videos and you guys implement these tips and tricks that I tell you guys on my videos into your game. So again, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Do check out the videos that will be appearing at the end of the screen. And with that being said, peace out and have a great day ahead.